Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. So, back to work after a beautiful Holy Week. It was busy, but it was awesome. And just back to work, back to routine. And one of my students walked in, and his face, he just wasn't happy. And he's generally happy. He's always like, good morning, Miss Hassel. God bless you. You have a blessed day. But today he just wasn't with it. So I was like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? He said, no, I'm having a really bad day. And it was, I don't know, 8:45 this morning. So I told him what I generally think when either I have a rough start to the morning or I have some hiccups in the day, which is common, right? Because we're living. But I'm like, you're not having a bad day. You're having a few really bad, tough moments in a day that is not all bad. And if you can look at it that way, if you can just see these as moments to a good day that are not so good, then you can make it through this day without, sort of compounding the bad moments, because that happens when we're in a really funky mood because things are not going the way we want them to, or things did go bad in a few moments. It tends to spill over, and it's what they call a snowball effect. And then the rest of the day is just, everything is just horrible, miserable. So I have him. He wasn't even in my class. They put their coats in my room in the morning, and so I have him the last period of the day, and I'm like, hey, how are you? Like, how's your day? And he said, it's a really good day, Miss Hassel. He said, thank you for, just encouraging me earlier. I'm having a really good day, and it really was just a bad moment this morning that kind of made me upset, but I was able to turn it around and not think about that moment all day or let it affect my day. And that is just the encouragement as part of knowing your worth and part of knowing that, things really do work together for our good, that we have bad moments in our day, but we don't take those moments and make it a totally bad day. So whenever you have a rough start, whenever you feel like, I don't know how this day is going to turn out good, begin to think on things that are lovely, honest, pure, and of good report. And don't allow those moments to distract you or deter you from being determined to have a good day. We all have really rough moments, but don't let that consume you and make your full day a waste or, whatever. Okay? That is my Tuesday's truth. You're not having a bad day. You're just having some bad moments in a day. And those moments may be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it may be 4 hours, but the entire day is not a total loss. At least try to find the good so that you can recover and you can make it a good day. All right? I love you all. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon.